This is kind of fun. Alright, here we go. Molly, the person who talks about things. Hi everybody, my name's Molly. I'm an INFJ, and I hope you all had wonderful holidays or continue to have wonderful holidays. And to those of you who aren't celebrating holidays, or I hope that your life is good, or that you're in a place where you're about to find clarity for the next step for you. So that's kind of what I'm going to talk to you today is resolutions. So I made a list of New Year's resolutions I do every year, and this year I'm going to share them with the internet. I find that it helps to tell people that I'm going to do something, because then I'm more likely to do it. And whether that's a huge thing or a little thing, like goals, if you voice them out loud or even if you write them down, it's more likely to happen. And affirmations, you'll start to believe it. The more you say something, the more you'll believe it. So that's kind of how I moved to Nashville initially, is by telling everybody that I was moving, and then I'm like, well, I gotta go now. Here I go. And so some of these resolutions, because I wrote it down and voiced it, I'm more likely to do it. So with that, my first resolution is less external reassurance. That's kind of ironic. I'm going to start small, but I'm really going to try and work on looking within and accepting myself and my choices, and not needing that confirmation from others. As well as like small things like lipstick. It doesn't matter if anyone likes this, I should feel comfortable in making choices, like small choices, big choices, and not needing approval or not needing to see what everyone else thinks. Like after I buy a product, I read all the reviews, and before. It's a huge waste of time, but for me it's like I'm making sure I get the best, and then afterwards I'm like, well, what do others think? Do they have the same feelings and thoughts as I did? And in my personal life, that can kind of frustrate others if I'm asking, say, Franco, like, do you think I should wear my glasses or no glasses? And he says, glasses. And I say, why? Is it because they look better, or is it because this event is far away and I need to see, or, you know, and then I'll keep having follow-ups and not just be able to be like, oh, okay, got it. So I feel like it can not only be detrimental to me, but it can also be annoying to other people. So, yes, that's number 1 on the list. Number 2 affects you guys, if you want it to. I would like to post to this channel every Friday. If not every Friday, every other Friday. We will see how busy I get from the wedding and everything. But I would like to be more consistent in my posting and have kind of a date that I post. I do that for my music channel, and I find that it's very, having that deadline keeps me active and putting stuff out, even whether or not I'm happy with it. So I'm hoping to post every Friday, and hoping you'll continue to join me in the comment section. And I love hearing from all of you. You have really great insight, most of you. 3 more fruits and veggies. I think that's on my list every year. 4 is less knuckle cracking. That's been a little out of control. I used to think it was gross, and now I'm like cracking other people's knuckles, and again, that's interfering with my daily life, I'd say. So less of that. It's almost like impulsive, or like an obsession, sort of. Compulsive. I would like to stop that, please. 5 is I'd like to find a good balance between setting boundaries and also being generous, because I find that it can be challenging to want to give your time to people and say yes, but also want enough alone time and want to say no. And so finding that sort of, that nice spot in the middle, which I know it's hard to maintain it right in the middle because life happens and things change, but in general I would like more balance in life, emotional tranquility, balance between health and fun, which health can be fun, but just balance in general I would like to find. I think we all would do well with a little bit more balance in our lives. Number 6. Number 6 is to listen to new music. Number 7 is to learn more covers. I have found that, for those of you who don't know, I'm a singer-songwriter, and most of my songs are original songs, which people don't always want to hear when they're at a bar. They don't want to hear about, some sad song. They want to hear a song that they know. So I want to learn more songs that people know so that I can splash them in my set. And also, I need to actually follow through with that, because when I pick up my guitar, I will start writing a new song. I won't practice my guitar technique. I won't practice a new cover. Sometimes I will, but a lot of times I'll create new material, which is great, but I need to actually, I would like to master the craft, not master it, but be better at guitar and learn some covers. And for those of you who don't follow my music channel, who would like to, please do. It's youtube.com/listentomolly, and I also have my Facebook page, Molly Conrad. Basically, you can find all the links at mollyconradmusic.com. There's a little plug. 8 is to travel more and to visit friends. Now that I live farther away, I'd like to make it a point to take that time and money and spend it with the people that I love. Number 9 is yoga and exercise. And that is crucial to my sanity and happiness. And I found that even though I can recognize that and understand that, it's still hard to actually consistently do it. So I'd like to be more consistent in that, because that is my medicine. I feel like we all have our medicine to keep us somewhat sane. I made that video about like the sunscreen. We wear sunscreen. We all have to wear sunscreen for the sun, but some people need a higher SPF and are more sensitive. And so in life, if I don't do yoga and take my medicine or wear my sunscreen, I'm not as protected, and I'm not as emotionally tranquil, which is important to me to be, because I think mental health is really important to care for, and it ties in with physical health, which is why those two are on the same line. Number 10 is I'm going to work to get my black belt, and that's in Arnis, the Filipino martial arts. It's stick fighting, and I really enjoy it, and I know I'm not going to get my black belt in a year, but I'm going to go to class 2 to 3 times a day, and I'm going to get some sort of color. I'm going to get a new color. I'm white right now. Okay, so those were my 10 resolutions, and I made a different list too that kind of just talks like I want balance, consistency, health, fun, and black belt. Also, I might make another video because I have my resolutions from last year, and so I kind of want to see if I successfully resolved them. So I think I'll make a different video talking about that. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a lovely new year, and whatever you want the new year to bring, I hope it brings you that, or you bring it that. But cheers. Cheers. Go check out part 2.